Hi everyone, Michael speaking, and today's video will be about work accident insurance in Belgium as part of a series of videos that will deal with different kind of insurances that non-for-profit should enroll in. So work accident, it's an unexpected event that hurts the worker either physically or mentally and prevent them from working. Okay, so that's the definition of a work accident. It can happen in the office, it can happen on your way to the office, it can happen on your way back home from the office, and it can also happen at home if you're working from home, as long as it's work related, right? In Belgium, and this is I think quite specific to Belgium, work accident as a risk is not covered by Social Security. So that's why you have to cover it by a private provider or a private insurance. Even though it's not covered by Social Security, it's compulsory, and it's compulsory from the first day of the first worker that you have as an organization. So every organization that have a Belgian payroll needs to have this insurance, and you have different kind of providers that you can choose. If somebody is involved into a work accident and is injured, your worker needs to contact you, and you need to contact your private insurance. And normally, the private insurance, no, you need also to contact your social payroll provider, and it will tell the Social Security. So within 8 days that a work accident happened, and if the person cannot work, you will also have to tell your payroll provider, that will tell the Social Security administration when somebody that used to be not able to work comes back to work in the office. The coverage of this insurance. The first 30 days after the accident, it's similar to the sick leave. So this is the employer who still pays you your gross salary, or your net salary in this case. So the first 30 days, your employer is paying you, and the employer is getting the money from the private insurance. Every cost related to medical, travel, costs that are related to your work accident is covered by the insurance. After 30 days, it's no longer the employer who's going to pay the worker, it's directly the private insurance. If somebody die, the cost of the funeral is covered by the private insurance, and there is an annuity that is going to the beneficiaries of that person. In terms of premium, it can be quite expensive as an insurance. There are two criteria to decide how much you need to pay. The first one is your total staff cost. As we saw just now, when it relates to the coverage, the private insurance is supposed to pay your salary for a while. It is possible. So it is normal that the premium is linked with your level of salary. So that's why one of the criteria is total staff cost. And then the second criteria is the risk level of the company. As a non-for-profit, you are not working for a high-risk organization, at least for work accident. So you will probably, as an organization, be paying around 200 euros per year per worker. But it can go up to 3,600 for highly risk organization in terms of work accident. You get an invoice on the current year that is calculated based on the current total staff cost and number of employees. Yeah. And then at year n+1, so when the year is over, they recalculate the total staff cost, they recalculate the number of equivalent full-time you have had during the year, and then they invoice the difference, or they issue a credit note if, for example, a lot of people left the organization and you are no longer having the same level of total staff cost or the same level of worker. So that's, in a nutshell, the work accident insurance. I hope it was insightful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Have a great day.